Hey everybody, this is jazz saxophonist Elan Trotman coming to you live from Salt Lake City, Utah. This is my second time visiting the Cannonball headquarters, and I'm always really happy to see the Cannonball family and to talk about instruments, to talk about the craftsmanship, the way the instruments worked, all the way to the designing, engraving. It's just really wonderful to see and to experience. You know, coming from an education background, a lot of students always ask me about who my influences are. That's one of the first questions they ask me. Definitely Grover Washington Jr., Stanley Turrentine, Michael Brecker, Stan Getz, Sonny Rollins, John Coltrane. There's just so many great players, but for me, I tend to take something from each of them, and I like to study their evolution as a player from their earlier recordings to their later recordings. Sonny Rollins, an example, one of the few living legends, you know, making records for over 50 decades, and just to study his transition and how he approached the same song. For example, Don't Stop the Carnival, originally recorded by Harry Belafonte, but Sonny Rollins did a really cool arrangement of it, which I actually just recorded. And it's cool to hear him play it now in the 21st century as opposed to how he played it 30 years ago. And his approach has definitely changed. And, you know, it's one of my favorite songs to play over, so maybe I'll play a little bit of Don't Stop the Carnival, and maybe you can hear a little of Sonny's vocabulary or some of his influences in the way that I approach the improvisation. It's really just 3 chords, and for me, that's the music I grew up listening to in Barbados. Very simple when we talk about harmony, just diatonic chords, you know, the 1, the 4, and the 5. Calypso and reggae music is built on pretty much those 3 chords. You can write lots of music with just those 3 chords. So here's a little bit of Don't Stop the Carnival by Sonny Rollins. So, again, just 3 chords, but you know, I tried to take some of his vocabulary and some of his approach to those 3 chords, and out of that, I try to form my own approach to improvisation. And I think that's very important as an artist, to find your own voice, to pull as many influences as from as many people as you can, and then eventually you'll evolve into your own person as an artist.